Good morning, my dear students. Last class we have seen tissues. What are tissues? Tissues are group of cells which have same structure and same function. So in our body we can see different types of tissues which perform different functions. I will tell two examples. One is blood. What's the function of blood? When we are taking air, that oxygen will reach in the lungs, right? From the lungs, how it will reach to different parts of the body? It is through the blood, right? The oxygen will go to the blood, and through the blood the oxygen will reach in different parts of the cell, and from the cells different waste materials will, the blood will take the different waste materials and will come back to the excretory system. So like that blood is a tissue, that is a connective tissue. Then just think how you will move your hand or leg. How you will move your hand? By the contraction and relaxation of tissues, right? These are the muscle tissues. So like that, the different types of tissues are present in our body. So we will see one by one. So let's see here, the animal tissues are basically divided into four. First one is epithelial tissue, second one is connective tissue, third one is muscular tissue, and fourth one is nervous tissue. Once again, epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. Now we will see one by one. Can you say which part is protecting your body? Skin, right? Our body is protected by a layer that is known as the skin. So first of all, we will learn about the tissue that is known as the epithelial tissue, which protect and cover our body. So let's see its characteristics. So epithelial tissues form the covering of the external surfaces, internal cavities and organs of the animal body. So once again, epithelial tissues form the covering of the external surfaces, internal cavities and organs of the animal body. Suppose, just I will show one picture. Suppose this is stomach, and I am taking outside also is made up of this epithelial tissues, and inside one more cavity will be there, right? That also is made up of epithelial tissue. So what all organs are in our body that is covered by epithelial tissue, in outside also, inside also. Okay, so the covering tissues are known as the epithelial tissues. Okay, so epithelial tissues are tightly packed and form a continuous sheet. There will not be any intracellular spaces. The cells will be closely connected. There will not be any intercellular spaces. Okay, it form a thin sheet and without any intracellular spaces. It will be tightly packed. Okay, so epithelial cells are tightly packed and form a continuous sheet. Example, the skin, the lining of the mouth. Lining of the mouth, you can feel it. Inside your mouth, one lining will be there. That is made up of epithelial tissue. The lining of blood vessels, lungs, alveoli, kidney tubules are made up of epithelial cells. All the organs are made up of epithelial cells covering. So you don't think that only skin is made up of epithelial tissues. Not only skin, all organs. I will tell some organs like stomach, liver, kidney, all are made up of epithelial tissues, outside also, inside also. So let's see what are its functions of epithelial tissues. So epithelium covers most organs and cavities within the body. Okay, the epithelium covers most organs and cavities within the body. Second one, it also forms a barrier to keep different body systems separate. Suppose one side in our body, all systems are there, right? Digestive system is there, excretory system is there, circulatory system is there. If there is no barrier, how it will work? There will be full confusion. So that all are separated by these epithelial tissues. Okay, the kidneys will be in one side, heart will be in one side, and all different organs will be in its position. That all separated by this epithelial tissue. So epithelial tissues will form a barrier to keep. Barrier means like a wall to keep different body systems separate. Okay. Third one, the permeability of the cells of various epithelia play an important role in the regulating the exchange of materials between the body and the external environment. Means we have studied about diffusion, osmosis, right? So this all things should happen if this wall is permeable. So if the cell wall is permeable only, this diffusion, osmosis and all other things will take place. So most important function is that it is selectively permeable. It will permit only some materials to go inside and go outside of the cell. So these are the functions of the epithelial tissue. Okay, so there are different types of, depending upon the position, there are different types of epithelial tissues we can see in our body. One is squamous epithelium, then cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium and stratified squamous epithelium. That we will see one by one.